Somewhere in the journey between your 60s and 70s, a quiet shift begins. It arrives not with a grand announcement, but in the small moments. The extra breath you catch on the stairs, the faint protest from your joints as you rise from a chair, the subtle whisper of imbalance that wasn't there before. And yet, the medical tests return normal. Your doctor assures you that you're fine. So, why does your body feel as though it's winding down even as you strive to remain active? Here is a thought that often goes unconsidered. The secret may not be in how much you move, but in how you move. In fact, a single daily motion, one so simple it may have gone unnoticed your entire life, could hold the key to restoring your strength, circulation, and clarity, all without leaving the comfort of your home. This one movement has been quietly studied by physical therapists and neurologists alike. When done correctly, it supports over 30 stabilizing muscles, reawakens deep pathways in your core, and, most remarkably, can boost blood flow to your brain by nearly 40%. This isn't a workout, it's a reset. And today, I will guide you through why it works, and reveal the one common mistake that can turn this gentle motion into a source of joint pain. Let's explore this together. And before we begin, I would love to know who is joining me today. Feel free to share your name and where you're watching from in the comments below. Our first discovery is its effect on brain blood flow and cognitive clarity. When we think of improving brain health, our minds often leap to crossword puzzles, memory games, or supplements. But what if one of the most powerful ways to support your brain began not with your mind, but with your knees? It may sound surprising, but recent research from institutions like Stanford University and the National Institute on Aging has uncovered a profound link between lower body movement and increased blood flow to the brain, especially in older adults. Why does this matter? Because as we age, our cerebral circulation can naturally decline. This silent change is now understood to be a major contributor to memory loss, brain fog, and even the early stages of dementia. The brain isn't slowing down simply because it's getting old. It's often slowing down because it's not being fed. And here is where it becomes fascinating. Studies show that a simple, rhythmic, low-impact movement performed for just 5 minutes each hour can increase cerebral blood flow by up to 40%. This isn't just about delivering oxygen, it's about delivering fuel for mental clarity, emotional stability, and sharper focus. It's like flipping a switch that tells the brain, "We're still active, stay engaged." This movement reestablishes the vital connection between body and mind, not through stress or force, but through gentle rhythm. The pumping of the legs activates deep vascular channels, encouraging oxygen-rich blood to flow upward to your command center. As many of my older friends have shared, I feel sharper after just a few minutes. It's like my brain wakes up again. And this makes perfect sense. Your brain doesn't just need stimulation, it needs circulation. The best part? You don't need to run, jump, or sweat to unlock this benefit. You only need the right motion, done with intention. In the next segment, we'll uncover how this same movement strengthens the body's forgotten stabilizer muscles, one of the most overlooked causes of knee and hip pain. Our second scientific benefit: activating deep stabilizer muscles and reducing the risk of falls. Balance is not lost overnight. It fades, slowly and often unnoticed, until a single misstep becomes a fall that changes everything. For adults over 60, falls are the leading cause of injury-related hospital visits. The root of that risk often lies in muscles you cannot see. These are your deep stabilizers, tiny yet powerful fibers surrounding your hips, knees, core, and spine that quietly keep you upright, aligned, and steady with every move you make. The problem is that traditional exercises, like walking on flat ground or cycling, barely engage these muscles. Over time, they fall silent. And when they aren't firing, the body becomes less steady, the knees absorb extra stress, and the risk of falling increases dramatically. But there is good news. Certain low-impact movements, especially those that combine lifting the knees with coordinated arm and core control, have been shown to reactivate these deep muscle chains. Physical therapists call it neuromuscular re-education, reminding the body how to move in sync with its own stability. When performed properly, this movement pattern engages over 30 muscles at once, particularly the gluteus medius, transverse abdominis, and small spinal stabilizers. These are the muscles essential for keeping your body centered so that you don't just move, you move with confidence. And confidence is everything. When your body feels grounded, your mind follows. You take that walk. You stand a little taller. You stop fearing the fall and start reclaiming your control. Your balance isn't gone, it is simply waiting to be reawakened. Our third benefit is stimulating the lymphatic system to reduce inflammation and fatigue. Most people over 60 are familiar with terms like blood pressure or cholesterol, but few hear about the lymphatic system, the silent force that determines how energized, clear, or swollen we feel each day. Unlike the circulatory system, which has the heart, the lymphatic system has no central pump. It relies entirely on movement and muscle contraction to circulate fluid, removing waste, toxins, and cellular debris from your body. When this system slows down, as it often does with age or inactivity, you begin to feel sluggish, foggy, and inflamed. Ankles may swell, joints may stiffen, and healing can take longer. Fortunately, gentle, repetitive motion, especially from the lower body, is one of the most effective ways to restart this flow. The specific movement we are exploring creates a natural pumping action, particularly in the legs and hips where lymph nodes are concentrated. As your knees lift and your arms swing, your body acts as its own fluid pump, helping lymph move efficiently through key drainage points. This doesn't just help with swelling or stiffness. It can also reduce systemic inflammation, a known driver of joint pain, fatigue, and even chronic disease. Because your lymph system also supports your immune response, keeping it active helps your body feel clearer and lighter, both physically and mentally. Some people describe the sensation as unclogging a pipe. That sense of lightness, of being less tense, is real, and it is rooted in your biology. You don't need expensive detox treatments, just a few minutes of intentional, rhythmic movement each day. And this leads to our fourth benefit: expanding the chest, improving breathing, and elevating your mood. Take a moment right now and notice your breath. Is it shallow? Are your shoulders slightly hunched forward? As we age, a sedentary lifestyle can cause the chest to collapse inward, restricting our lung capacity. But our breath is not just about oxygen. It is about energy, mood, and the state of our nervous system. Shallow breathing is linked to increased anxiety and poor sleep, while deeper diaphragmatic breathing stimulates the vagus nerve, which sends a signal of safety and relaxation to your body. Here is where our movement becomes even more powerful. When paired with an upward reach of the arms, each step encourages a gentle opening of the chest wall. This physical lift allows your lungs to expand more fully, improving oxygen intake, posture, and mental clarity all at once. You aren't just breathing better. You are standing taller, thinking clearer, and feeling calmer. Research has shown that simply improving posture and breathing patterns can significantly reduce feelings of fatigue and depressive symptoms in older adults. One viewer once told me, "It's like my whole chest opens up and my thoughts go with it." If you have felt tense or low on energy, this gentle daily rhythm might be the very lift your body has been craving. Next, let's break down how to perform this movement correctly, because when done right, it becomes a form of medicine. To move safely and effectively, remember that form is everything. Here is how to do it right. Stand tall, with your feet shoulder-width apart. Keep your spine in a neutral position, not arched or slouched. Slowly lift one knee toward your waist while raising the opposite arm upward, mirroring a natural walking motion. Then, switch sides in a smooth, controlled rhythm. The key is to stay aligned. Avoid swinging your limbs across your body. Each movement should rise and fall in a straight vertical line. Your knee should point forward, aligned with your second toe, not turned inward or outward. Keep your shoulders relaxed and your core gently engaged. Let your breath flow with the movement. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Begin with just 1 or 2 minutes focusing on quality, not speed. This is not a workout, it is a reconnection. And remember, discomfort is a signal to pause, not to push. Listen to what your body is telling you. Now, let's explore variations for all levels so you can make this movement your own. The beauty of this practice is that it is not one size fits all. For level 1, begin slow and controlled. Lift your knees just a few inches, focusing on posture and breath. Move as if you were balancing a cup of tea on your head. This will build coordination and gently activate your core. For level 2, try a rhythmic march. Pick up the pace slightly and let your arms swing in a natural rhythm. This version wakes up your circulation and can even serve as light cardio. For level 3, when you feel steady and are in a safe space, try mindful marching with your eyes closed. Focus entirely on the sensation of movement and breath. This challenges your balance and deepens the mind-body connection. No matter which version you choose, the goal remains the same: awareness over intensity. Even 3 minutes a day can shift how your body feels and how your mind responds. If you are over 60, the most powerful thing you can do is not to push harder, but to move with intention every day. Start with just 2 minutes after waking up or during a commercial break on television. Make it a part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. Wear comfortable shoes and use a chair for support if you need it. Listen to your body. Some days you will feel strong, and other days slower. Both are perfectly fine. Progress isn't measured by pace. It is measured by showing up, gently reminding your body how to move well, again and again. We often search for answers in complicated places, in new diets, intense workouts, or expensive gadgets. But more often than not, what your body truly needs is something simple and consistent. This gentle movement may look small, but its impact touches nearly every system in your body, from your knees and hips to your lungs and your brain. It does not ask for perfection. It asks only for your presence. You don't have to do everything today. Just start where you are. 2 minutes, a quiet room, perhaps your favorite song playing in the background. That is enough, because when you show up for your body in small, kind ways, your body begins to show up for you in return. You feel steadier on your feet. Your thoughts become clearer. The aches soften, and life feels just a little more possible. This is not about staying young forever. It is about aging well, with strength, awareness, and grace. If this message resonated with you, I would love to hear from you in the comments. What did you notice after trying this movement? What does your body need more of today? And if you found even a little light in this practice, please share it. Someone else might need that light too. Until next time, be kind to your body. It has been waiting for you to come home.